So I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm sure. And even if I wasn't sure, it's kind of too late now. I mean, I know I could stop taking hormones, but what would be the point in it? One, my body would, it's very slowly start to get used to, well, we're getting these other hormones instead. So, it's starting to get used to that. So it freak out again if, estrogen, man. So, I mean, it just, and I kind of put it to her like, oh no, I can never stop, because she might try to sabotage. And, I don't know, just, I have a feeling she might try to do that. So I was like, nope, can't ever stop now, I'm sorry. She didn't really ask, like, what, I don't know, she just was like, okay, that was it. And we haven't really spoken about it since, and I don't foresee us talking about it at all, really. Any changes, I don't think they've noticed any changes. Not that there has been that many, but, who knows. Name-wise, my nephew is so into just, like, the whole uncle thing, he constantly calls me Erik. He's always like, uncle this, uncle that. He corrects my other nieces when they say, Auntie Beth. I think that's really cool. He's, like, so extremely accepting of it. No one else really asks or cares, I guess. They just, like, for example, I sometimes, on my home phone, I get calls, for the name Erik, because, sometimes I put my home phone number instead of my cell phone, or, and so, like, a couple weeks ago, my dad was like, he got this call for me, and he's like, well, someone's on the phone for Erik, and it just pissed me off so bad. And I was just like, you know what, I don't give a shit what you guys call me. You can never call me Erik. You can call me crackhead for all you want. I don't care. But don't act so surprised and ashamed when other people use my name. I realize that you guys named me at birth, and this isn't the name that you chose for me. I'm sorry. But it's really no different than, like a girl getting married and changing her maiden name, perhaps. Or somebody just changing their name because they want to. This is not because I want to. It's because Elizabeth is not an acceptable male name. I'm sorry. I don't care where you're from. It's not going to happen. And it's not like I can go up and be like, oh, can you guys rename me? No, I mean, because anything they'd come up with would be stupid anyway, so. And quite honestly, I don't really think I had a choice in the matter of what my name is, because it just chose itself. I can't change it now, so whatever. And he just hasn't really brought it up since then. He's just like, okay. But he kind of does this really, like, sort of, like, almost rebellious thing towards me. Like, he purposefully, I think this is his way of getting back at me, or kind of acting out because he's not happy with what I'm doing. Like, for example, he'll, this happened a couple nights ago, like, he invited my brothers outside, after dinner to drink a beer with him, talk on the deck, which I'm not much of a drinker anyways. I probably wouldn't have drank a beer, but it would have been nice to go outside and, listen to my brother's jokes and, be out of the kitchen. But no. Instead, guess where I was? In the kitchen, cleaning. Not that, I don't mind it, because I'm not saying that, men aren't supposed to clean and only women are, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a very stereotypical thing of the stuff he likes to do. Like, he would have never asked my younger brother, will you clean the kitchen? Will you watch the kids? Will you do some laundry? No, he never asked him that crap. And so I think that's his way of, like, because I went outside to talk to them for a little bit, and then he's like, you need to get back and finish the job. Not that there was absolutely no reason to get it started, or, to finish it so suddenly, but it was just, like, the principle of the matter. He's like, well, you need to be in the kitchen, because I don't see you as my son. And I know it's only been really a year since I've really come out, like a year and a couple of months, but at the same time, it's like, don't treat me like that. If I wanted to be treated like a woman, I would have stayed a woman. If I wanted to bake cookies and wear an apron, not saying that you have to be female to do that, but I'm saying if I wanted to do that, I would be doing that. Don't force me to do something that is gender stereotypical when I don't feel comfortable doing it. Not only that, but then I guess I'm just bitching about family shit here, but it's interesting, I guess, on the whole spectrum of how, you know, people are kind of starting to treat me. The other night, another issue with my father, actually. My nephew, you know, he's 9. He painted his fingernails, you know, with a Sharpie. And I was like, oh, well, if you wanted your nails painted, why don't you just come ask for some nail polish? And my dad's like, no, he can't. He can't ask for nail polish. And I was like, why not? What's the issue with that? Ooh, excuse me. And he's like, he just can't, that's all. You know, that's what girls do. And I just kind of took a few deep breaths, and I was like, oh, well, in that case, Kylie, my other niece, I was like, Kylie, we have to throw away all your pants, because since you're a girl, you can only wear skirts and dresses. And Mom, you have to stop watching Law and Order and Las Vegas, because those are men's shows, and you're a woman. You can't do that. And I don't remember what else I said, but I think I went back to the, and Ben, you can't watch Hannah Montana anymore because that's a girl show and you're a boy. And Kylie, you can't ride a scooter anymore because that's a boys thing. Boys ride scooters. You're supposed to walk daintily with an umbrella. I mean, and then he's like, just shut up, don't start fighting with me. I was like, it's just the principle. Who cares? Who cares? Even if he wanted to paint his nails bright, sparkly pink, that's not going to emasculate him. 1, because he's a little boy. 2, who gives a crap? It's just what he's wearing. 3, don't be such a hard ass. Why does it matter? You know. Then again, he's the one that... Do you realize the shirt you're wearing is a men's shirt? Really? No! I had no idea. Oh, crap, I thought these were sparkles. There's plaid stripes. Fuck. You know, I mean, come on. He's just, I know it's harder for fathers, regardless of if their child comes out as a trans man or a trans woman. I know it's harder for them because, in one sense, if their child is an FtM, they're losing a daughter and gaining something that's not necessarily a son, because if they have sons already, then they're going to kind of compare you to their other sons. And if you're coming out as an M to F, they're going to look at you, be like, where's my son? What's with this daughter? You know, it's just, I think it's harder for fathers, and I guess I don't really know why. I don't know. I mean, if anyone has any thoughts on that, that would be great, because I'm kind of wondering about that. So that's just kind of my little rant. I decided that I'm going to start putting little rants into these videos just to talk about whatever, because the updates, I mean, it'll take me 30 seconds to say what I want to update. Oh, this, and this. So I'm just going to rant about something that I think is relevant, which may give me more incentive to update more often, which will be cool. So yeah, that should do it. Anywho, if anyone out there would like to teach me how to do some really cool video editing, please help me. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, yeah.